Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I'm here with a project share, and this is a design team project for Tracy, who is LoveJunkJournals on Etsy, and the Foxy Crafters on Facebook, and the Foxy Creative Design Team. I started this several months ago and I put it away for a while because I was so out of my comfort zone and didn't know what to do. Lori and I, on one of our lives months ago, I think it was when we first started going live together on Tuesday nights, she was showing us all how to do a really grungy journal. And I got so far as to tearing all the papers and inking them and all that. And then a few days later, I did part of the cover. And then I looked inside and I had no idea what to do. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I put it away. And sorry if my voice sounds weird. I have developed a head cold over the weekend. But anyway, I took it out last week. I haven't done a lot of crafting, for different reasons, mainly the holidays and all that. But I was kind of like in a funk and in a rut and all that crazy stuff. So anyway, I took it out and I was determined to work on it and hopefully get it finished. And I did finally finish it. So I wanted to show you what I did. So this is the journal here. And let me get that out of the way. And it's pretty chunky. The cover itself is from the corrugated cardboard that you get, and then there's also a Starbucks, one of those hot coffee holders in the middle here to give it like strength and structure. That was one of the things Lori was showing us that night. And I had never done grunge before. I had never torn, I don't think I ever tore, well, at least not the whole, journal of tearing papers for the signature. And it was just something I had never done, but I wanted to try it. And I actually, once I got back into it, I had a lot of fun doing this. And I'll probably, do another one at another time. But I'll let it go for a while and then maybe try it again. And I really like the colors. We used the Tim Holtz. We used a purple and a I know it was sapphire blue, and I can't remember the name of the purple for the life of me. But it was really fun constructing it. It was the embellishing and all that kind of threw me. So anyway, here's the cover. And this is one of Tracy's images. And I used, like, it might have only been a couple of pieces from so many different of one of her kits that I didn't think to write them all down, and it would have been too many anyway. But if you go to the shop, which there'll be a link in the description box, you'll see all the different kits that she has, and they just work really well together. Most of them just seem to go together. So on the cover, though, I used a wide trim, and you can see a little bit more of it. You can only see here. And then in the middle of the trim, I used some coffee dyed muslin that I got. And then there's cheesecloth, and then I took a dark blue applique and I just cut it and then, bit around the image. So that's the front cover. And it's a little stiff because of that coffee cup thing, but I mean, you can still, open it up. I used some of her patchwork papers, which is this. I mean, some I'll remember, some I'm not going to remember, but I'd rather have you go to the shop and check out all the different kits anyway. So I just, and everything's torn. The only thing like I might have cut was around the images. So here's a torn piece here. And then all the pages are all different sizes and widths. Well, yeah, sizes and widths. And here's another one of our images. And then here's some flower appliques. There's some cheesecloth. And then this here, memories. I used some of the words from one of the kits. And I did some stamping. Here's one that's it's her notes. She has lined and blank note papers. So then I left this blank here. Okay, here's a pocket. This is another one of her images, and I used some different trims. Some are vintage, and some are not. So here and here again, there's more ephemera from Tracy. This was from my stash, a postcard. And then there's more cheesecloth. I'm out of frame, sorry. There's more cheesecloth here. And I did have fun tearing the pages, believe it or not. I did some more stamping. Here's another, here's a pocket. I just kind of tore along this doily it was coffee dyed, and then I stamped. I got my stamps out. I haven't used them in quite a while. Here's a tag from one of Tracy's kits. Here's some more patchwork. I love these pages and I love the colors. I wanted to use them on a lot of the pages, the backgrounds. And then here is a glassine envelope. Here is a glassine bag. Here's an envelope that I made, and I used, see, there's like the little ticket she has, the field labels. Here's some cheesecloth and a button, another word, and then I inked it. This actually is one of her envelopes, also from a kit. And then there's something inside there. And then I did a little bit of some collaging, and some I used as pockets. So in here, these are also from different kits. And this here. And they fit perfectly in here. I have to admit that when I think this piece is from her wallpaper. And then here's an image from my stash. This is one of her tags, and I just used it as an embellishment. And then I added this piece here, Inspire, and then another piece of the applique from this one here. And I have to admit, I forgot that it was a pocket, but luckily I had enough room to, you can put something larger inside there, but I had enough room to at least put these pieces in there. So that worked out well. And then this is just a snippet that I made. This is the very last piece of a slow stitch piece that Abby, Purple Cottage Craft, sent me, and I used it over another piece of patchwork. So there's that. And then I added some fabric pieces. And then here is, I can't remember if this is from, I think this is wallpaper. This isn't patchwork. This is wallpaper. And I made this into a tuck spot. And I just made another little snippet using a lot of her little pieces. And then this is from my stash. And there's different, like the papers I used, I wanted to use different strengths and textures. This is a really thin piece. Here's the middle of the signature. This is a piece from a fabric, and I just cut out the image. And then here's another. This is, I forgot to put something in here, so I have to add something because I made three little pockets, trifold pocket, using I'm not sure if that's from Edith Holden or not, because there's two similar books, so I'm not sure about that. I did some stenciling. Here's another kit. So like I said, I wanted to use up some of the things that I had already printed out and cut out from different kits over, the past several months. Here's a pocket. This is from another kit. This is just a little piece from my stash. A postcard. And then here, this is just held on by a paper clip. And I just made this little notebook thing from some coffee dye papers. And then I just added a piece of lace to it. And I just stapled it together. I thought that kind of went with the grunge also. And then here's another little snippet. Here's some more of that patchwork paper. And you can put images, you can put photos, you can do whatever you want on those pages. And then this is just a little booklet I made with coffee dyed papers. And this is also from one of her older kits. And I'm not sure, it's called REM, but I'm not sure if that stands, I never thought to ask Tracy if that stands for something. So, yeah, so this can just be an extra little journal to write in. And then here is a pocket I had made, like a larger little collage snippet thing, and then added it to this paper here. I did some stamping, some appliques, more of Tracy's kits, and then these are from my stash, a postcard and a telegram piece. And then here's the other side of that glassine bag. Here's an altered envelope that I did, and I used some rice paper, just some doily pieces, some trim, and some stamping. I can't even tell you what I did to this. I made this so long ago. This is another piece of rice paper there. And then I stamped on the back and did a lot of, my lighting isn't that great. It's not very bright out today. Using the distress inks, or I don't know if I use the distress or the oxides. But anyways, that's that one. Let's see, I think I want to keep this out here. I could make it easier. And then here's another like little collage Make Today Amazing. Here's another piece of that vintage trim, this webbing, and some cheesecloth. I like doing the small collage. I can't do the master boards, it just doesn't work. Here's another snippet. This is another one of her little labels. Here's some more stamping. Here's another one of those pockets, and it's a glassine bag that I attached to the page. Something will be in there. I left it fairly simple. I might add something on there, but I'm not sure. And then I tried stamping on the coffee dyed muslin, and it came out pretty good. I mean, for stamping on fabric, I think it came out pretty good. I've had these stamps for years and years, and I wanted to, while I thought of it, I wanted to use them. Here's another piece of those notes. I even tore, those also. I was trying to keep with the, the grungy, torn feel of it. Here's another collage page. I can and I will. This is, I think this is an antique piece, actually. Flower appliques. There's another trim on top of that. And then here's another pocket using one of Tracy's. I think this is one of the tags, and I just cut off the tag part. And underneath is patchwork. And then here's a little envelope from one of her other kits. And then here's a blank page. And then this is the last. I used one of her images from, it's another kit, and it's all round and oval images. And I had this piece here. I've been waiting to use this for so long. I just love it, and I thought it went perfectly. And then here's the last piece of an part of that applique from the front cover. And then I just grunged up, some more cheesecloth, this netting here, which was the last of that also. I really liked using that. They make for really good textures. And then here's the back. So that's it. This is my grungy journal. And as I said, once I really got into the inside, I had fun, and I will try it again. But I will leave all the grunge to Lori because she does it so well. So, okay, well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you'd like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and everything will be in the description box as far as links go, as well as to the other creative design team members of the group. So I will say goodbye and hopefully be back again soon with another project share. Bye for now.